Here, Shaq's here, Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Our featured matchup tonight in Chicago, where the Bulls will be going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And looking at Los Angeles, they've
It's a West versus East contest here in the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, as the Bulls play one at home. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Today's game marks the continuation of the Lakers' road schedule. And back in action is Nerlens Noel. They are more than happy he's suited up and ready to play.
Yeah, and Kevin, it's good to be here for his first game back. And I'll tell you, any fears they had about this injury having a bit of an ill effect on the team were swept aside pretty quickly when they began to really play great without him. I mean, they really didn't suffer nearly as much in his absence as most would expect.
It says a lot about what a complete team they are, Greg. I mean, even though they played well without him, they're always better when he's healthy.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Lonzo Ball out there with AI. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Now here's Noel. Valentine with it. Shoots over Kuzma. Noel passes to Valentine. That's tipped. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Levine kicks to Carter. And the pass to Valentine. You know, Chris, parity, always a question, in this league and how you try to get teams to advance. But over a long season, it seems like any team can surprise you on any given night.
Yeah, almost every team has the talent that can beat you, especially in a one game. You must respect your opponent. Sometimes it can come down to schemes, coaching. Sometimes it can come down to just one bad shot. You can never underestimate motivation as a factor. And that's where the good teams separate themselves, who can continue to have that same focus every night, and in the words of Coach Popovich, that appropriate fear of your opponent.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And we all know in a hostile environment, always tough, but they were the better team on that night.
I absolutely love the fire they showed on the road. You really could tell they wanted that one.
Here's Levine following the basket by AI. The 10-footer. Levine can't hit. Here's Curry, and Curry throws it down hard.
Save that one for me. AI's going to have a very hard time topping that. That was special.
And a terrific bit of chaos there on the replay, presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now, here's Dunn, coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Markkanen.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
Here's Curry. Kicks it out to James. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Curry. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Curry's got 8 points.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
Well, I love how they've done it. They built this huge lead with points in the paint, dominating physically.
Lakers leading by 10.
And boy, when you think about what the Bulls were in the 90s, Jordan, Pippen, Grant, Robin, I mean, a group that could suffocate you on both ends.
Bulls making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night. And Chris, talking about the Bulls dynasty, some people feel it was the greatest of all time.
That's a tough question. You got Russell, Celtics, Duncan, Spurs, the Lakers, Showtime. Let's include the Warriors of today. I really don't argue about it because, they can't go head-to-head, unfortunately.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Oh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Fred Hoiberg.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that when you're playing against a team as good as they are inside, you have to stop the easy looks. He said if they can keep them out of the paint, they'll be in good shape to win. We'll see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Dunn, following the basket by AI. And here is Dunn, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good on the triple.
Well, it's nice to have an option like him every time down the court.
Bulls trail by 20. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Dunn passes to Valentine. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Valentine's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Ball kicks to AI. We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Ingram's checked in. And C-Web, so many talk about the 2001 Lakers and how they might be one of the greatest teams to ever play. You saw their talent firsthand. What do you think?
I think they had, Kevin, a Hall of Fame coach, two of the greatest players to ever play the game, and Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. And right there, that 15-1 in the playoffs, that's the gold standard. I mean, Kobe and Shaq were very motivated that year, and I think they're in the conversation for best team ever.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
AI has been leading the charge for Los Angeles, going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we've got more NBA action on 2K. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
I mean, a huge lead, and already after this first quarter.
Watch out. Watch out. Look, he is carrying this team tonight. The passion AI is playing with, just phenomenal.
Bulls trailed by 18. Pass to Trent. Back to Dunn. To the inside, Parker. And it's denied. Ingram wide open. Drills it from outside. Ingram's got himself on the board with 3 there.
No, he's quick on the draw. You got to understand that Ingram is comfortable firing as soon as he catches passes.
Rondo against Dunn. Parker outside. Five to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Dunn misses. Lakers leading by 21. To the middle. Here's AI. Lakers passing it around. Rondo's shot is good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, listen, they own the boards at both ends of the floor in that game, and that's what won it for them. Those extra possessions were invaluable.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. You know, for years, the adage has been that C-Web big men take longer to develop than other positions. Does that still ring true today?
I don't think so. I think today the point guard position, because the point guard position is the toughest position in the game. I think when the big men did take the longest to develop, it was because the big man position, the center and power forward, were the toughest, and that's kind of changed. Cat and B didn't take very long to develop. Big men coming to the league, they're more polished now, and I think the fact that the coaches, the coaching, the skill set now are so much more alike that guys can make it easier adjustment into the game because they've been playing their game and adjusting a lot longer than maybe the players before that had to find a different role once they entered into the pros.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Clippers delivered in a major way. He ended up with 19 points and added to his scoring by grabbing 3 rebounds. His big game ensured that his team would continue its hot streak, and we'll see if they can keep it going tonight. Kevin?
Nice work, David. Thank you. His contribution in that game was a big one.
And whenever he's that effective, it makes them so much stronger as a team. He doesn't have to do it all, but it helps when he does a little bit of everything.
Yeah, especially when you know a team's ready for you. He's going to have a lot of eyes on him tonight, so he's going to have to step his game up. The defense is going to be ready for him.
Here's Rondo. Again, Los Angeles.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Passes it to Trent. Back to Levine. Over to the left wing. Hutchison. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Trent's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now look at that. That's just a great all-around play. Getting into position for the offensive rebound. Finishing strong on the putback.
Here's AI. Again, Los Angeles.
But Luke Walton, he's definitely a coach players like to play for. I mean, it helps that he was a player not too long ago. Both stars and role players appreciate the candor and the opportunity he provides them.
Levine wide open from outside off the mark. Lakers have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Chicago.
One of the more confident players we have in this league. I mean, there's a fire in AI that not many guys have.
And with Walton, you hear players talk about the leeway that he allows them.
And that extra bit of trust Walton gives goes a long way. It's why so many rookies have been able to flourish under him. Young players develop when you let them learn on the fly, and Walton has done a good job of creating that environment.
Levine passes to Markkanen. To the middle, here's Parker. Kuzma pulls it in. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 16-7 run. Curry looking it over. Down low, outside for Rondo. AI outside. And the shot goes down. Curry's got 27 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Levine against Rondo. Pass to Valentine. Over to the wing. Lopez against Parker. Over Lopez. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Parker's got 5 points so far. The Lakers have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Here's AI. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 29 points. Chicago has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Got a piece of it. Rondo dishes to Curry. And Curry throws it down.
Oh, no chance AI is going to be denied right there. It's a surefire 2 points if you let him get that deep inside.
Chicago again turning it over. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, interconference matchup. Two teams that'll see each other only twice on the schedule.
And that makes it interesting. They don't know each other all that well, so we should see a lot of in-game adjustments.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at AI, in this game, he has been everywhere.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, defensively. That didn't happen.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Carter out there with Nerlens Noel. And it's Valentine in at the 3, the small forward. And Noel kicks to Levine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Carter. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Carter's got his second basket.
I mean, he's out there on an island all by himself. I mean, good job to stay cool and drain.
Curry against Levine. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Dunn passes to Carter. He kicks it to Noel. Dunn outside. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. Dunn's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Certainly a work in progress from there, but Dunn really needs to become a knockdown threat from downtown. I mean, you talk about the mystique and allure of Los Angeles. The Lakers are undoubtedly the #1 show in LA. Truly one of the great franchises in the NBA.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And Levine throws it down.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Ball kicks to AI. And the rejection by Noel.
That's their first shot of the half that hasn't found their mark. It's been a good start for them.
Valentine dishes to Dunn. It's deflected.
A solid shot blocker at his position. Ball's length. It allows him to make a difference on this end.
Curry against Levine. Curry passes to Kuzma. And good coming on the assist by AI. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
On the wing, Levine fires from deep. Here's Noel. And the rejection by Curry.
Weighing in with some strong D. AI reading and reacting.
Oh, goodness.
Did you see that? And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. And Noel kicks to Dunn. Clock at 6. Now the pass to Valentine. And the Bulls with another miss.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And he gets it to go.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. You'd better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. Lonzo Ball is second.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Chris, do you think hustle is a skill? And if you do, or want to even tackle that, who are some of the guys that you think hustle is as much as any players in the league?
Not only is hustle a skill, but your motor and hustle is the most underrated skill in basketball, I believe. Think about Draymond Green's impact in Oakland.
Yes.
What he's done for that team. How about a Patrick Beverly, a Marcus Smart, a Kawhi Leonard? These guys definitely can change the pace of the game, especially in the playoffs where every possession matters and the fans are hung on every movement that you do. The fans are waiting and anticipating every play, and all they want is someone to do something so they can get up and get excited. Well, nothing gets a crowd more excited than diving on the floor, saving a possession for your team, you getting a layup on the other end, and these are the guys I would bet first that would make a play like that happen.
Skill indeed. Good point. Dunn looking over the floor. Kicks to Levine. Stolen by AI. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Carter. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Dunn against Kuzma. Got a hand on it.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical, more to redirect shots.
Here's Curry. Just 3 on the clock. And that's 2 points on the layup. AI's got 12 points in just the second half.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, able to put on a show for the ages. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Los Angeles has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Ivica Zubac is out there with Wagner, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Hart in at the 3. Passes to Wagner. Mikhailuk, shot clock at 6, and another 3 for the Lakers.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Noah. Here's O'Brien. We know that stars, especially superstars, get some level of benefit from the refs. What do you think of that? Is that good for the game?
I think the refs should always be fair. I think, yes, you're going to get the benefit of the doubt if you're James Harden and you can cross everyone over and you get 10 free throws a game. He earns those most nights. But, yeah, it's going to be some nights in which he gets a call or two here because as an offensive player, you want to be so aggressive that you put the referees in a tough position to make a tough call and to see what that was. Fans want to see the best players play, not sit. So you have to be judicious with how far you go, but just sometimes slip in the tendencies. And I used to get so mad when all I'm...
And so it's the Lakers taking